Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is your Tennis Now News Update. Championship weekend at Wimbledon arrives with history hanging above the most historic court in the sport. In her 25th career Grand Slam final, Serena Williams will be facing someone who's never been there before, hard-hitting Garbine Muguruza. Riding a 27-match major winning streak, Serena can complete her second Serena Slam and hold all 4 Grand Slam crowns simultaneously by claiming her 6th Wimbledon title. Serena is playing for her 21st Grand Slam championship, but raising that rosewater dish isn't going to be easy. And that's because Garbine actually stunned the world number 1 in straight sets back at the 2014 French Open. That's right. Serena, though, avenged that loss at this year's Australian Open, but she says she knows the powerful Spaniard is going to be tough. Serena says Muguruza has given her problems in the past, so this time she has to go in to have fun and to try to stay positive and focused in the match. And after her 17th straight win over Maria Sharapova in the semis, I think she's feeling pretty good. As for Muguruza, though she represents one of the world's premier clay court nations and is a 2-time French Open quarterfinalist, her game may actually be best suited for grass. She hits hard, plays low shots, which is always an asset on the grass. She's dangerous off both forehand and backhand, and is an accomplished doubles player who knows her way around the net. Here's Garbine talking about her style of play in an interview with her racket sponsor, Babolat.
My game is like to be aggressive, to be really strong, to play short points, to be a fighter, to be really concentrated, yeah.
Prior to her rematch with Serena at the Australian Open earlier this year, Garbine reflected on her win at the French Open.
No, I mean, that day I played really good. I did what me and my coach were talking to do on the mat. Everything was perfect, so.
With Grand Slam success comes a lot of added attention, of course, more requests for interviews, autographs, and apparently even some marriage proposals.
I remember in a tournament that I won my match, and when I went out of the court, a fan came running behind me saying, "If you want to marry me." I was like, oh my God, he went running and screaming, "You want to marry me?" I was like, no.
World number 1 Novak Djokovic shrugged off his gut-wrenching loss in the French Open final, powering past Richard Gasquet and right into his 3rd straight Wimbledon final and 4th overall. The reigning champion, who is 8-8 lifetime in 16 prior major finals, took treatment for an apparent left shoulder strain during his semifinal win, but he downplayed that issue. Nole told the BBC afterward that it was nothing that worries him, and honestly he thinks he's going to be fine for the next match. And boy, it's going to be a blockbuster rematch against either 7-time champion Roger Federer, who fell to Nole in 5 sets last year, or London resident Andy Murray, who beat Novak in the 2013 final. So who are you picking in the final? Let us know in the comments section. Okay, now last time we asked you to predict the finalists, and one person, Alan Bolger, correctly called it, predicting a Serena versus Garbine final. He says Serena showed at Roland Garros that she has the mental and physical advantage over Vika, and if she does face Maria, it is almost a certain victory. On the other side, Muguruza's firepower should be more than enough. Well done, Alan. You were right. So how does Novak Djokovic unwind after playing Wimbledon? He watches Wimbledon. Check out Nole, Coach Boris Becker and his team getting into the action just like fans. Nice to see the world number 1 glued to the TV just like the rest of us. Love it. Before the championships began, Hall of Famer Martina Hingis was named the International Tennis Hall of Fame's first global ambassador by Hall of Fame CEO and former player Todd Martin. The ambassador showed she's got plenty of life left in her playing career, though. The 34-year-old Martina partnered with Sonia Mirza to the Wimbledon doubles final. This is a remarkable result, especially when you consider 19 years ago, Martina Hingis became the youngest ever Grand Slam champion at the age of 15 years, 9 months, when she teamed with Helena Suková to win the '96 Wimbledon's double crown. That's pretty cool. Top seeds Martina and Sonia will face number 2 seeds Ekaterina Makarova and Elena Vesnina in that final. The Russian pair defeated Hingis and Flavia Pennetta in the 2014 U.S. Open doubles final, so she's going to be geared up for revenge and a shot at her 3rd Wimbledon doubles title. As we tape today's news, Martina and Leander Paes were still alive in the mixed doubles semifinals, and you'll remember they started the year winning the Australian Open Mixed Doubles Championship, so a good year for them. And all eyes are on center court during the final days of Wimbledon, and you know it's always fun to scan the stands for the famous faces who visit the championships. Check out actor Antonio Banderas. He met one of his biggest fans, Garbine Muguruza, after her victory. We saw rapper Drake, who's a big tennis fan. He's been there throughout the tournament. And actor Bradley Cooper, who is starring as the Elephant Man in London. He sat in Roger's box, chatting with Roger's wife, Mirka, during the quarterfinals. And what's a British sporting event without British soccer star David Beckham? He's everywhere. And you know, we know he's got fast feet, but Beckham also shows he's got fast hands. He snared this ball during Jamie Murray's doubles match, getting applause from both fans and players. That's our news for now. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the finals. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.